What's up guys, it is Chris back with another watch video, and today we are talking about Tissot and the new Tissot Ballade. Tissot have been doing a lot to offer some affordable alternatives to some major brands like AP and Rolex. They recently came out with the PRX and also the Gentleman, and these are really great affordable alternatives to some very expensive brands. And they continue this today with the release of the Tissot Ballade. This is coming in at 41 millimeters. It is powered by the Powermatic 80 with a silicon balance spring, and it is also chronometer certified. This is sort of taking aim, or it looks like it's taking aim, at the Rolex Datejust. They're coming in with a few different versions initially, and these will be only 9.8 millimeters thick for the stainless steel versions. Then they're coming out with gold versions. They are two-tone gold versions that are PVD coated in gold, and those will be 9.6 millimeters thick. 50 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal on the front and back, and of course you can see the Powermatic 80 from the back. Applied indices, and they're all getting textured dials depending on the color that you want. There's two different dial colors. There's a silver dial and a black dial. All the dials get applied indices, and they have different setups. Either you can get a sunburst guilloche dial or a waffle dial, and there are two different bezels. There's an engine turned bezel and then a fluted bezel. These look absolutely wonderful. All of them are getting Jubilee bracelets. You can get them on a strap or a bracelet. However, the bracelets are all Jubilee. So a little bit different here, and I really like these watches. I think they look absolutely wonderful, and especially when you're considering the price. These start at $925 for, I believe, the black dial on a black strap, and then going up to over $1,000. I think they're about $1,025 for those two-tone versions. They are PVD coated two-tone versions. As they did with the Gentleman, they came out with actual solid gold. I think that they eventually will do the same for these. These look very much like the Gentleman, however, a little bit dressier, a little bit classier. So they're coming out with something that's a little bit more dress than sport, and that's what they were kind of going for with the Gentleman. This is really an awesome looking watch, and I'm really happy that they came out with something like this. The Gentleman is a really cool watch, and they are actually selling really well for Tissot, and I believe that these will be very popular as well. As soon as they come out with the PRX with the Powermatic 80, they're going to have some really awesome watches that will definitely compete with some micro brands as well. You're getting this Powermatic 80. It's a very thin watch, 9.8 millimeters if you want that in stainless steel, and that is actually very, very thin when you consider that you're actually putting an ETA movement in there, essentially a 28-24, and a lot of micro brands can't get their watches this thin, and this is pretty cool. It does get only 50 meters of water resistance, so that is something to consider. It's a push-pull crown. This does not get a screwed-in crown. So technically not a sports watch, I would say. Anyway, tell me what you think of these watches. I think they're really good looking. I'm really happy with what Tissot are doing. Like I said, they're taking on some of the major brands and offering some really affordable alternatives from a brand with actual heritage. And they're taking on a lot of the micro brands with doing this as well. They're taking on micro brands saying, hey, we could make some really amazing watches that look really good and are functional at a very affordable price. These get a butterfly deploying clasp, so the bracelets actually look good on these as well. But again, tell me what you think in the comments below. I always want to hear your guys' opinions on these watches. Very important to me. Like I said, I like this. I like what Tissot are doing, and hopefully they continue with that. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. It's super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click any of those links and buy anything, it doesn't interrupt your Prime benefits, cost you anything extra. However, it very much helps the channel, and I appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on, and I'll catch you guys in the next